going on? It's your boy Shay React, and we are back with another video. Today we're going to be jumping into Mike Righteous Storyteller with JDZ Media. This is the version I saw that first came up. Thanks for the recommendation as always. Put the recommendations in the comments and we will get to them as soon as possible. Right now we are chilling with Mike. But yeah, let's jump straight into this. Nearly 5 minutes long, so it might be a longer-ish video depending on the subject matter we are talking about. Let's go.
JDZ Media.
Check. You know what time it is? Storyteller, JDZ, Mike Righteous, William Crumb. Shouts out to Invasion.
As always, check out the original videos in the description.
That's the flip side, living in the pit. Society, on the blind side, no guidance. Check. Living in an era where we didn't really care much. Everyone in my area was familiar with Sarah. Come out your house, you're bound to see her there, just walking around with a terrier in an old pair of Nike dunks. White girl, think she had traveller's blood. Always wear her hair up, had her fair share of tear-ups. Knew she liked my music, so I'd always show her bare love. You can tell by looking, she ain't taken by her parents. She's looking like her parents. Don't ask why, pass by in the...
Just the flow. Is this a freestyle? Probably not. It's probably just done live. I like when he does that as well, because he shows exactly who he is as an artist. But yeah, no, I like it already. The subject matter. You know, he's talking about some certain people in his area, and how we're in a time where people don't care much. So he likes to show care because, you know, it comes back in waves.
A fair share of tear-ups. Think she had walking around with a terrier in an old pair of Nike dunks. White girl, think she had traveller's blood. Always wear her hair up, had a fair share of tear-ups. Knew she liked my music, so I'd always show her bare love. You can tell by looking, she ain't taken by her parents. She's looking like her parents. Don't ask why, pass by in the back of our mind. Think when's the last time that Sarah looked inside a mirror? No lie, even guys were shook of fighting Sarah. No bull. No bullshit tattoo. My brethren used to kick bull with a brother in school. She was slim too, chick out bulls, big clap bull for just another brick in that wall. Check it out, know when the old fools down, you know the kickbacks crew. You know the whole town like to sit and talk. Why did Sarah got in a scuff with some bitch with a chick at tools?
So he's just talking about where he came from. He's talking about the schoolyard, you know, to growing up, and you know how things change maybe, but they don't necessarily completely change. You just kind of, the subject matters and the things that people, you know, fight over is usually just with a broader range of people in a school. It's, you know, compact, you know, usually not over 2,000 people unless you're in a crazy big school. But yeah, I like this a lot.
Bull, no bullshit tattoo. My brethren used to kick bull with a brother in school.
The
She was slim too, chick out bulls, big clap bull for just another brick in that wall. Check it out, know when the old fools down, you know the kickbacks crew. You know the whole town like to sit and talk. Why did Sarah got in a scuff with some bitch with a chick at tools? I got told during a phone call, like you heard about Sarah, she got stabbed twice in broad daylight and she might die. I was like, fam, I ain't surprised that someone getting stabbed up in no manner is old school. Only reason that we spoke about it because Sarah was local. She popped up in conversation cause the man is so smooth. This is the type of information you get at your disposal. Think my brethren cared? No, he was just trying to be social. I said a little prayer cause I was just trying to be hopeful. She's in a hospital with a stab wound in a black hole. Daughter's with a boyfriend and he's living off the social. In a crap hole, in a trap house. It's got rats in and attracting to you back out. No income support when you run life support. No fool. No.
Yeah, okay. So it shows like that dichotomy of like, you know, you might get hurt and as long as you have money you're fine. But if you don't have the supports, and not only a financial support, but if you don't have the familial support and the people around you to support you back on your feet and you do get hurt, you know, like he said, there is no, right there,
And attracting to you back out. No income support when you're on life support.
No income support when you're on life support. So it's like, unless you have the supports around you to take yourself and get better, it's very easy for people in those situations to fall into poverty and then fall into homelessness because they don't have the supports around them. You know, it's shit. Perspective. I just thank that I have my mother and I have my brother. Don't need nothing else. That's all I think. I'm very thankful for.
No, he was just trying to be social. I said a little prayer cause I was just trying to be hopeful. She's in a hospital with a stab wound in a black hole. Daughter's with a boyfriend and he's living off the social. In a crap hole, in a trap house. It's got rats in and attract him, she's back out. No income support when you run life support. No bull, no bullshit at all. My brethren used to kick bull with a brother in school. She was slim too, chick out bull, big bad bull. Just another brick in that bull. One more time, no bull, no bullshit at all. My brethren used to kick bull with a brother in school. She was slim too, chick out bull, big bad bull. Just another brick in that wall. Now, if she's gone, would you miss her? I mean, by this time I'd forgotten that she'd been her. I mean, she weren't top of my topic list, and since her we've probably seen worse. And I got my own problems, shit, I got a problem with birds. She could be in a coffin right now and I'm just coughing on her. I really do feel like a prick, cause I wasn't concerned, but I've got my own problems, shit. Only problem is, I got a problem with words. And I only think of Sarah when she crosses my mind. Or if she's a topic of gossip, more time gossip is lies. Because she don't care if she's fine or if she's not in a fuck. She's just not that important when she's not in your life. That shit is twisted like a knot in the spine. Cause time passed, I'm in my yard and I'm...
Okay, so like, that's kind of taken on this perspective that like the majority of like, you know, comedians have to take, and the idea that, you know, as long as they're not, you know, related to me, fuck them. We'll rip them apart, you know. As long as it's not related to me, you know, everyone is fair game. And even at that, everyone is fair game. Me, myself, I'm fair game. But it's crazy to think that, you know, because we're not close to people, you know. And it's something I think about a lot, and it's something that I'll think hours on, to be honest, is, you know, I live in Ireland, and I can imagine all the times that I was downtown in Dublin town. Hundreds of times. And I would imagine with a population of 1 million people, there's probably people I've met and bumped into hundreds or tens of times in those thousands of times or those hundreds of times that I've been around there. 1 million people isn't a lot. But then also the difference of when I go back now with COVID open, everywhere is opened up, and going back into town, there's going to be less people. And I wonder, a lot of those people that I would say hi to, because if I see you, I'll say hi. It's who I am. But yeah, it's something I think about a lot. That's, yeah. You know, again, makes you cherish the things that you do have.
She's not in your life, that shit is twisted like a knot in the spine. Cause time passed, I'm in my yard and I'm trying to write bars and can't get this verse out. I'm more concerned without a word sound. That's when I thought I heard a bird shout. I turned down the intro, looked out the window, turn around and it's her. Wow, she's only got stabbed a few weeks back. She's back on 2 feet down, and just to top it off, she's only gone and got in new beef. That's some domestic shit. I'm surprised she ain't been arrested yet. She's out there screaming at a fella, sounding like she's fed up. Just a couple under pressure, they ain't living life if they ain't living right. Her daughter's caught up in the middle of the fight. The sound of violence woke her up in the middle of the night. Fuck it, I go back inside. They head off into the night. That's when it's kissing goodbye until the next time. But the next time wasn't you ain't gonna forget kind. Cause next time it's her with a knife. And now she's riding bird because she murdered her life. It was her own boyfriend. Now that boy's dead. She's in a prison cell, shitting herself. Maybe cause she ain't been in a jail, or maybe cause she's carrying his babies as well. 2 twin little girls, she ain't safe in his hell. She told the judge it wasn't planned. He held a knife to himself and threatened to take his own life. Now Sarah's crying tears in her. Really can't deny what I can hear, but this old town has no bounds. These old roads have no soul. These fucking walls have eyes and ears. If it had a mouth, it would probably ask me why I care. People in more debt. Sarah's boyfriend on the floor dead. One punch and a night out. You're drunk, you hit your forehead on the curb. You're a courgette, brain dead. You gotta be force fed, but we have to be force fed. We ain't born dead. Man, these are true stories right on our doorstep. Can someone tell me why we ignore them? Fuck, why aren't we bored yet? JD, media, StoryTeller.
That was B.OKwithShay, StoryTeller. I'm going to give this a straight 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed this. It gave me a lot to think about and a lot to continue thinking about, because I've been thinking about a lot of these things. Specifically about the people I've seen and the people I would be friendly with, the people I would almost remember by face, but the thought of them distantly dying, you never see those again, but you've always had those little small moments of interaction, and that's strange. It's a strange thing to think about, as we're all gonna, so keep praying to the big man. Anyway, I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like, comment and subscribe. As always, check out the original video in the description below, but if you enjoyed this video, hit that like, comment and subscribe, or just subscribe. Check out the next video. Bah! Be self, be true, seek truth. Seek your truth. Don't seek your truth, just seek the truth, homie. Don't seek your truth. That's corny. Straight corny shit. Anyway, I shall see you all in the next video.